Hey guys, it's Vanessa Terry here with Notary to Notary, and I want to show you guys how I was able to get started as a notary signing agent making $10,000 a month. When I first got started in 2015, I had no idea how lucrative this business was. So much so that I was able to quit my full-time job in 2016. Over the next few years, I've had so many successes and failures that I took all of them and bundled them up into a training program just for you. Hey guys, it's Vanessa Terry here with Notary to Notary, and I want to show you guys how I was able to get started as a notary signing agent making $10,000 a month. When I first got started in 2015, I had no idea how lucrative this business was. So much so that I was able to quit my full-time job in 2016. Over the next few years, I've had so many successes and failures that I took all of them and bundled them up into a training program just for you. The training is available at notarytonotary.com, and there are two programs that you can register for: the Notary Signing Agent Training and the e-notary training. Make sure that your state licenses e-notaries before you register for that training. Once you register, you'll have instant access to the online training platform, as well as access to our live weekly interactive webinars with replay capabilities. Ready to get started? Register today at notarytonotary.com. Until then, happy signing!
What's up, guys? What's up? I thought you said, hey, from Ireland. I was going to say, really? From Ireland, though? Okay. Y'all bear with me 1 second. I was having a little bit of technical difficulties, but I wanted to share something with you guys. Some pretty good news that I feel like you guys need to hear. And I'll answer some questions for you guys too. Bear with me 1 second. Yeah, bear with me 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Whew. I could not. If, what's that, Dr. Seuss? Could not. Yeah, that. All right. Hey, kiddo. That's my Crystal. That's my sister. Yeah, you got a lot of sisters. I do. It's a full house in here. What's up, y'all? Yes. We are in the place. I want to tell you guys a bunch of stuff today, and give you guys some updates of what's happening, so that way everyone's on the same page. Don't mind me. I'm kind of organizing at the same time, but I need to give you guys the tea. Okay. I have to give you guys the tea. So first thing I want to do is look at you. I'm not wearing this to the gala, actually. Whoever that is, it doesn't show me the name. It just says the Facebook user. I can if you want me to. So these shirts are actually available for sale. Well, they will be on our website. The website should be up on Monday. It's actually Up Your Ass. Okay, if you have not heard me say that, it's because you're not an Empire Builders. And it says, hold on, let me show you what the back says. See? Demand more from life. Can you guys see it? Up Your Ass. Okay. And so y'all understand what that means. And it was funny because this is the first time I actually wore this is actually my brand now. Excuse me. My brand now. And so it's funny because I wore it out today and people were staring at me and I forgot what I was wearing. So I was like, what? You know, in my mind, you know, people don't usually stare at me. So I was just like, why is everybody looking at me? I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. So at least now I remember when I'm wearing it. Like, okay, people, because they're trying to read it. And then it's like, it's alarming when you first see it because it's like, up your ass. But it's like, up your ass. And in the back says, demand more from life. So you guys can actually order these starting on Monday. And they do come in different colors. So it'll be really cool. But basically what that means is to demand more from life. A lot of people don't get, well, you get what you ask for, and you're not even asking for a lot. A lot of us, we just say, okay, we just want to make enough money to pay our bills, or, you know, we just want to have like a nice little savings, where the case is, or just not have bill collectors calling our phone. And so we're not actually demanding, you know, from life. And so it's actually started, this idea came to me probably about 8 months ago. And was that 8 months ago? Probably close to about 6 to 8 months ago. And I was journaling and doing my morning meditation and stuff. And I was just like, you know, writing down the things that I have now. And I was like, I could have had this a long time ago. And I just started to think about what's changing in my life now. And the main thing that's changing is I'm demanding more. So it's like I'm not accepting certain things. And I was just like, if everybody would just up their ask, because it's like what you're asking for life, what you're asking for from life is small. And so if you could just get to the place where you're just like, man, I want everything, right? Whatever it is for you. And so I was journaling, and it's actually a funny story. I was journaling and I was writing, you know, up your ask, demand more from life, right? And so right after my meditation, my morning call, I called Anastasia, and Anastasia, and I said, hey, I had this really good idea. And she was like, oh, what? I said, and I just told her everything. And I was like, you know, dropping gems and stuff. Like, if we just wanted more, if we just, you know, made our goals bigger, made our dreams bigger, you know, actually ask what you need, be nice. If we actually asked for more, we would get it, right? And so, sorry, that's my money. Thank you. I'll give it to you in a second. I'm on a live. If we just asked for more, then we would get it. And so I'm telling her all this stuff, and she's like, yeah. I said, yeah. So it's like, up your ask. And she was like, that's dope, Vanessa. That's dope. I said, yeah, we should put on a shirt. And she was like, Vanessa, you know what that sounds like, right? And I said, well, what sounds like? And she said, up your ask. I said, what are you talking about? It's demand more from life. And then she said, nah, it sounds like, and then she told me, and I was like, oh, man. You ruined it. So I honestly did not even think about it like that. And so she was like, it sounds like this for that. And I was like, that was not even where I was going with this. But I was like, that's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, right? And so we've been joking about that for a while, but it's something that we, like, when I'm calling Anastasia, I'm like, you know, up your ass, Anastasia. And she's like, you know, she got her little funny puns that she say with it. And but I was like, yo, we should make it to a shirt and make it a brand. And so we are actually just in the process of submitting the trademark for this. So this is actually a shirt that you can order, but it's actually a whole brand. So you guys will see how things start rolling out. But it's so the front says up your ask, and the back says demand more from life. So it's like you said something that you were saying too. That's why I put it in big letters. Okay, ask. Okay. And so, but it reminds me, you know, to go harder, like with everything. It's like to think, you know, of, you know, bigger goals, bigger aspirations. And just it reminds me that whatever I ask for, I'm going to get, right? And so whatever I'm demanding from life, I'm going to get. And so I have to stop and reflect and say, okay, what am I demanding? Because I have to look and say, okay, this is what I demanded. You know, if I wanted more, I would have more, but I'm not demanding more. So this is what I get. And so this is like my reminder of, you know, that I need to increase my ask. Like, what am I asking? You know, what am I demanding for myself from life? You know, and so that's what this shirt is. Yay! But you guys will see on the website, it'll come on the website. It's a different brand though. So, you know, you have Notary to Notary, then you have Empire Builders that goes with Vanessa Terry. So it'll be on VanessaTerry.com. Okay. All right. So that's that. Since y'all was like, oh, my shirt. So we actually, I do have to go to a gala later on this evening. I'm not going to wear this shirt. I'm going to wear a dress. So don't worry. Somebody has said, thank you. Somebody said that was I wearing this to the gala? I'm not wearing it to the gala. I'm actually emceeing the gala. So, and I realized when I was driving, y'all, let me tell you what else I realized. I realized that I'm very talented. And I can do a lot of things. And so I was like, Vanessa, why don't you start emceeing events? Not all of them, just some of them. And so I decided to do that. I said, I'm very talented at that. I love talking. So why not? Why not? Then I get to meet a whole lot of people, networking, things like that. So I just shoot my shot. And then what we have to remember is not to tell ourselves what we can't do, but just to keep seeing and pushing that envelope to see what you can do, right? And so I'm in a space right now where I'm pushing the envelope. And if you are attached to this train, you about to see it. Okay. I was talking to Anastasia this morning, and she was just like, I was talking to her from a place of kind of like frustration, but not like frustration, but more so like I was unloading all the things that I was working on. And I was like, I'm trying to figure out my next move. And I feel like this month coming up, the next 30 days is going to be very intense. And so I was telling her everything I had going on. And she was like, man, that's so inspiring. Like, I could do more. Right? And so thank you, Lady Shell, for the super chat. Wendy said, I made a donation to your sister's charity. Good luck with her first gala. Thank you. Yes, so that's actually what we're about to do now. It's a family affair. Everybody's going to get dressed up. Make sure I let y'all see my dress that I wear. I don't know what I'm going to wear. I honestly couldn't tell you. What's wrong? Yeah, I honestly couldn't tell you what I'm going to wear, but I know it's going to be awesome. And then I'm going to MC that. So I'm excited for that. But I have to tell you guys the tea. So you guys know I started Notary to Notary in 2019. I've been a notary since 2014, loan signing agent since 2015. I really got into self-development probably like around 2016, 2017. And it took a while to get this together, okay? And I still work on it. There's actually a post, I'll share it too. Did I post it at Empire Builders? I think I may have. Yes. Hold on. Where someone had posted, all of these is a picture of books that you should read. And I actually read about half of them. But when I saw the post, I was like, oh, I got some more books to read. You probably can't see this because it's really small. Can you see that? I don't know how many of y'all saw that post, but when I saw it, like, that's the kind of stuff I look for on social media. So people that are successful, the guy who posted is actually a millionaire. And he was like, if you have not read every one of these books, go read it. And so I said, like, I read the 4-Hour Work Week. I've read Rich Dad Poor Dad, Think and Grow Rich, Richest Man in Babylon. A lot of these books, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, The Secret. But there's somebody I didn't read. Like, I really want to read Damon John's book, The Power Over Broke. I read The Alchemist, but it's a lot of them on here. I did probably like 10 that I haven't read, right? So I'm always on the journey of stuff. Guys, can you close that door, please? Thank you. I'm always on the journey of self-development, right? So my piece, when I said my big news is coming out, so y'all are going to be seeing it. And this really goes to why I wore the Up Your Ass shirt, because I decided that I wanted more, right? I wanted more from what I'm doing. And I realized that so 2019, we started Notary to Notary, right? And so it started with emails. I don't know if you guys were with me in the beginning. Amari, I'm trying to think of her name. Oh my gosh, she was with me for a while, and we're still Facebook friends. But a lot of us, when you first found Notary to Notary, it was a set of emails. Okay, so I came with this idea, and I was like, okay, I know how to make money as a notary signing agent, and it started in 2019, in August of 2019, y'all. And it was a set of emails. So I brain dumped everything that I knew into a set of emails, right? 5 emails. And I sold the emails for $250, right? And so what I did was each email was $50, essentially, right? And then as you go through the email, I would coach you. So it's like more like a one-on-one coaching. And I would send you the emails like, do this, right? And so it started off like that. Within about 2 to 3 months, I started doing classes. And so I started renting space. And it probably was about 20 to 30 people in a class. And I would rent the class out. And I think my first start of my classes, I was charging about $25. $25 to $50 for the class per person. Okay. The space that I was renting was probably running me about $200, I think. And so that's where I started. And every time I had a class, it was full. I remember when I first got started that I was really nervous. I was very scared to do the class. I was intimidated. But now I can talk to everybody. Like, I can have conference upon conference upon conference, and I'm fine. So also I'm saying, I say that to say, do it scared. Okay, so I started doing that. It was like 20, 30 people in the class. The classes were about 2 hours. Okay, and I was doing these every Saturday. Okay, every Saturday. And sometimes if it wasn't a Saturday, it was on a Thursday. Okay. And I was doing it every Thursday and every Saturday, right? For the most part, I would do one of the two each week. Okay. From there, it grew. I did the online course with Thinkific. Okay. And so when the online course came, I started adding the content, creating the content. If you go back, you probably can find some of my old videos on YouTube where the quality looks crazy. Okay. It was those I recorded right on my computer. It wasn't the MacBook, it was the HP. Okay. And I was making these videos and I'm typing up this content and stuff, and I was putting them in there, and it was just me. Okay. And so the courses came alive. Every Sunday, no, it started off, I think, on Saturdays. Every Saturday at 10 a.m., there was a live. Every single Saturday was a live training. Every single Saturday, I did a live training from 10 to 12. How many of y'all remember that? 10 to 12 was a live training, right? Y'all remember that? If y'all with me back in the day, that's how it came. And then we switched it to Sundays at 6, right? So after a while, afterwards of the trainings, then it came of the online course, then came the conferences. And so then we started traveling. Guys, I'm on a live. Y'all gonna have to go outside. Yes. Okay, so then after that, it was the conferences. So after the conferences, the conferences started at when did they start? And it started in Richmond. So we started doing the conferences in Richmond. That's when Ashley joined on. Ashley joined the team. We started doing conferences in Richmond. Then after me and Ashley kept doing it in Richmond, it was like, we should branch out. And I was like, you sure? And we had our first one was in North Carolina. Then we did South Carolina. Then we hit Florida. Then we did we hit Maryland, and we did Texas, we went to Atlanta, and we just kept like improvising. The book came out, right? So the book actually came out before the conferences. And so it just kept growing and growing and growing. And so I was talking to Anastasia today, and I was like, I said, Notary to Notary grew so fast, so quickly. Like if you think about it, because there have been people in this space that have been teaching for forever. And it was like, how was I able to go from a set of emails in 2019 to this major situation within it'll be officially 2 years. And so we started breaking down all things we did. I was grinding, and then I brought on a team that was grinding. Okay. And we were like, shh, what's next? What else can we do? What else can we do? And we just kept adding things. Like, what? Take your mask off. Come here. Why are you wearing a mask in the house? You one of those. You one of those? Don't do that. Come on. This is Kayla. No, because you're helping with the school. Oh my gosh, she's so vain. Ma'am.
I mean, my lip gloss isn't popping, but
Say hi. So this is Kayla. I'm just going to shout her out real quick because she's a part of the team. She is doing Air Academy. She's one of the administrators, the founders of Air Academy. Yes. And it's going to be super awesome. You going to tell them about it?
Should we?
Oh, we shouldn't?
I don't know.
No, she's the administrator. But she's working really hard. I hope she's working really hard. I don't know. I hope so. Are you working really hard in the school?
Very much so.
I'm so excited.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's very big things growing.
Because it's supposed to be open by October 30th.
Mm-hmm. It is. It is.
It is. A
lot of stuff to do.
It is. That's why I said this is my list for Notary to Notary. That's what I'm talking about. Once I finish this, it's Air Academy for the next 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
She say that. She don't know. I'm gonna be blowing her phone up. Ma'am, where you at? We need manuals, we need policies and procedures, we need all of this. That's hers. I'm not doing that. She's very organized. She's the organized one. I come with all the ideas, and then she says, all right, we made a list. Let me tell you how organized she is, because she's extra. I sat here and I made a list in and what was that, Google Drive?
Yeah.
And we made a list, everything that had to be done. We put dates beside it. I came one day, she was working. I said, what are you doing? I'm making a list of what we got to get done. I'm like, we got to make a list. Yeah, but it needs to be organized differently. But I don't even know. She was just moving stuff around. I just need it this way. Would you put it in a chart?
It's orderly. So you have what's the task, what's the anticipated due date, and then what's the date we actually completed. And then if you need to talk about things further, then you put that in the supplemental information section. So it's organized.
She's the organized one.
Yes.
I just throw the ideas out there and say, all right, let's do this. How we do this? Let's get it done. Like, I'm the visionary, and I give you the vision. I say, okay, bring it to life.
Right. Let's make this realistic. That's what you do. Yeah.
October 30th. Okay, so Air Academy, if you guys don't know, that is the school that we are opening for. It started off for my kids, but we're actually going to open it for, probably like, 30 or 40 kids, maybe?
Yeah. So
it won't be super huge, but it's going to be good. And it's actually a nonprofit. The idea behind it is super awesome. And can I say what the kids are going to be called?
Yeah, you can say that.
So the teachers are called flight attendants,
right?
And the kids are called passengers,
right?
Passengers, and then their cubbies is their. What did we say that was?
Well, that is their like seats, but this is you're pilot. I'm co-pilot.
Yeah, we're pilots, and then the teachers are flight attendants.
Correct.
And then
the kids are passengers.
Yeah, but then we had a cute name for their cubbies. It was like when you're on a flight, where do you put your stuff at? It's your check bags. You put it in your.
What is the thing called? The overhead compartment?
I don't remember. I thought we had a cute name for that.
It'll come back.
It'll come back to us. And then we were on a live the other day, and one of you guys told us we were trying to figure out a slogan because it's called Air Academy.
Correct.
And it's.
Do you want to tell them why it's Air?
Yeah, so it's called Air Academy because of my children, Elena, Isaiah, and Rashad. And so Air Academy, but that's not what's going to be on the brochures and stuff, but that's where I got the name from. And I got the idea because they're homeschooled, and I couldn't find a homeschool, like a bunch of programs and stuff that was working with us. And then went to Eric Thomas's conference. And then one thing I took away from that, and it stuck with me because I was getting frustrated. And Eric Thomas said, stop trying to sit at everybody's table and build your own. So we decided to build our own school.
Right.
So I'm so excited.
We had like big bits and pieces of what different facilities had to offer, but never in one like encompassing place. And so now we're taking those bits and pieces of what we're looking for and putting them all in our creation. So,
yeah. And it's super dope. So it's like me and my kids, my sister's kids, and then some kids from the community. Anybody, can come as long as they, we don't reach our max. And technically everybody is homeschooled. I didn't think about that.
What?
That everyone's going to be considered homeschooled?
Yeah.
Okay. So everyone's considered homeschooled, but they learn in the school, but they can go through the grades as quickly as they progress through them. And it's very student led. It's student driven. You talking about
and like self-paced.
Do we tell them about the classrooms?
Not yet.
Okay, I can't tell you about the classrooms yet. But it's gonna be super awesome. And we found our location. And I'm hoping that we can sign our contract on Friday. Just depends on make sure we get all of our ducks in a row.
Right. And
then comes the renovations. So I already have my renovation team on standby. So that should take about 2 to 3 weeks. Are you excited? Yes. It's gonna take like 2 to 3 weeks for all the renovations to be done. And then we'll start opening the school. I said, come on, it's no point playing with it. Let's go. And
because the sky is what?
Wait, the sky is only the beginning.
The sky is only the beginning.
The sky is only the beginning. And it's actually funny because it is kind of like a Montessori. It is exactly almost like a Montessori school, but it's so much better. It's super dope. Initially, her quote was "Sky's the limit" because it's Air Academy. But I was like, but we don't have any limits. And if you say sky's the limit, then it's a limit. And then we went on to, well, what is the sky? And who keeps ringing my doorbell? What is the sky and what is air and all this stuff? And then we end up.
The traditional phrase is right. So we're not a traditional program. And so when we say sky's the limit, that's kind of like a slogan that a lot of people say in order to portray that, you can do anything and be as big as you want or as great as you want. However, with us, it's like, it's different in the sense that typically for other people, they say sky's the limit. But for us and what we believe in, we think sky is only the beginning. You can go so much farther. In the limit, there are no limits. So
there are no limits. So sky is just the beginning.
Correct.
Isn't it awesome?
Let me go.
Go ahead. You got it.
All right. Well, bye.
Look at her. She just wanted me to sign like, hi. So there's that. Okay. But I'm just excited. So that was just, I wasn't planning on telling you guys that part, but she was standing here sticking her head in the door, and I'm like, come on, Kayla, come say hi. what was I saying? It kind of threw me off the what my thing was. That wasn't what I was going to tell y'all. Okay, so then so notary to notary was we were doing conferences. We were doing look at Crystal, she's on the live. You're so silly. We started doing conferences. We started growing, and then the team started growing. So there's actually a lot happening with notary to notary actually, but I started asking myself, okay, what's the next big move? So I always say that in business, what's the next thing? Like, what's the next big move, right? And so when you go into business, what you always want to ask yourself is, what would put me out of business, right? So when you go into business, and whatever your company is, I don't care if you have a bakery, I don't care if you have a courier business, I don't care if you have a jet company, you always think, what's the next big step, right? And so, we could talk about homeschooling. I will talk about homeschooling in a minute. It depends on your state. So Virginia is really lenient with homeschooling. It's literally, it is so easy. Like, honey. Anyway, and so what was I saying? God put me up. I was saying big thing. So we're actually effective Monday, and so you guys will see, because I'll be doing a lot of behind the scenes. A lot of footage will be coming out. But beginning Monday, we are officially launching. Well, you guys won't see it because it's still being built and things are moving. But our e-notary platform. So I'm really excited about it. I can't say much about it until it actually hits market, which is probably, I think probably like 3 to 4 months before you guys be able to use it. Because it's a whole different, and it's funny because that's why it's so important to network, and it's so important to travel and talk to different people. Because when I first had the idea, I was thinking of it more of in a traditional sense. But then I started talking to other people, like from different cultures, like, and just network. And they were like, oh, why don't you do this? And why don't you do that? And why don't you do this? And I was like, this is what I always say. A lot of times we always say, can this be done? Like, my thing I always say is, if someone says you can't do something, I always say, who told you that? Right? Ask my kids. They know. I said, who told you that? Like, who told you that? Right? And you question everything. So anything that, what's up, baby? So anything that, when they was giving me these ideas, I was like, when my first thought is, I don't think we could do that. And then it was like, well, who said we couldn't? Right? And so I'm excited to see, and actually got a lot of the foundational groundwork set as far as how we want it to work. And so now it's just the building of it. And so I'm really excited because it's going to completely change. You muted me. It's going to completely change the whole e-notary game. And so I'm excited because it's like, and that's the thing too, guys. I will tell you this. When I first started talking to the app developers, things like that, they were talking about things that I've heard about, like, from other techie. I'm not techie. Okay. If you did not know, I thought I could airdrop somebody in their house. Okay. That's my techie. Okay. Now I'm not using computer and stuff, and I can do, but I don't know all this stuff. Okay. And so they were throwing all these terms out at me that I had no idea. And they're like, okay, we got to do this. And then you got these people over here in Cali, and then they got to get this from China. And I'm like, wait, what? And so my first initial thing was like, I'm being transparent. My first initial thing was, I don't think, because sometimes we don't think we're qualified. Like, who am I to try and do this, right? And so that's the first thoughts that came through my mind, was like, who am I to try and do this, right? I don't have a degree. I don't have a degree. I don't have a degree. I can think of all the reasons why I'm not qualified. But then that's why self-development comes in, because as soon as I started to think those things, it was like, well, shoot your shot. Like, the worst that can happen is you fail. But it's principles to it. So whenever you're trying to do something new for the first time, you want to surround yourself with people who are knowledgeable, and you want to make sure, like, first, your circle is really important. You don't want to do things by yourself, but also research. And so I was like, look, I'm telling you, I was nervous. I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous. But now I'm like, let's do it. And it was like confirmation, because when I was on because I've never known anybody to actually do an e-notary platform personally, like someone that I could talk to one-on-one. Like, I network with them in the business space, but not like one-on-one. And then when we were on Tia's Clubhouse, I met a lady on there who started her own, and I was like, oh, okay, so she did it, and it's just like, okay, you got to get outside your space and then you have to like expose yourself to different things. Like, I may say I'm not techie, but I'm going to get into this tech space. Right. So, and that's one thing right now, there's so many grants out there and funding opportunities out there for tech development. Like, it's crazy. And so I was like, look, y'all, Amy, yeah, I said, I'm going to shoot my shot. But I'm just really excited. And so once the platform is done, of course, y'all know we're going to have all the e-notaries from notary to notary on the platform. Hey. So y'all get it first because, I'm always about, community building. I'm just really excited. Like, when y'all see it, y'all gonna be like, get out of here. The idea is crazy, okay? And everybody that I don't tell people my ideas because I'm not about that, because people will take your ideas. I don't know. I feel like they will. But people that's building on my team, like, when I tell them the idea, they're like, oh, that's crazy. And I'm like, you thought of that? Yeah. Baby boy. Like, and I put the pieces together. Like, I'm like, can we do this? Can we do this? Can we do this? And so what we're building, and the crazy part is what we're building right now is crazy. But where I want to take it is even crazier. And I don't know if it can be done, but one of the developers on the team was like, you could do it. It's gonna be an event, but you could do it. And if you do it, you're gonna be a Jeff Bezos. And I was like, I need a Jeff Bezos. Right? It was funny. We even already started talking about, you gonna sell it, you gonna do this, you gonna do that. I said, I don't think I'm gonna sell it. If I sell it, it's gotta be a lot of zeros. Okay. But I'm just excited. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that. It's going to be so that's one thing. So for me, like, notary to notary, I'm really like jam packing a bunch of content and scheduling out a lot of stuff for you guys. We have our upcoming trainings coming up, all that good stuff. The team is in position. We're actually adding to the team because I know that I'm kind of gonna be working on this, but I'm still here with y'all. I'm still gonna be going live, but y'all will see 2 new faces fairly soon that will also be assisting and helping build the brand. I'm just really excited. I'm excited. And so we're really moving to launch the e-notary platform and scaling on-time notary. And so that's one thing. It's cool when I end up sending work to students. And I told you before, that was one thing that made us different. Like, we train you at notary to notary, but we also give you work with on-time notary. And so it's really cool to be able to do that. And so this e-notary platform will be the same way. So it's like all the pieces coming together so that we all work together with that. And I'm just really excited. I am so excited. But yeah, it's just a lot. It's a lot. You guys will see it. I'm going to try and continue to post when things are happening, but I will document, and record as we go through the pieces together. It's definitely and it's I was telling Kayla, because I said I feel like it's a lot happening at one time for me. Like, in the next 30 days, like, it's Notary to Notary is my baby, and everybody knows that's my baby, right? And then I have on-time notaries, a signing service, and so we stopped taking on new clients. So we only had the title companies that we had because it was just too much. But I'm going to be working on, hiring more people, scaling so that we can do it. You'd be surprised how much work goes into a signing service. You would be surprised. And so, hold on. I apologize. And parenting. But when your kid, how your kids have a cry. You know how your kids have a cry when something's really wrong. That it was a cry. It started off like a and then it's that pause. It was that. That's how I knew something was really wrong. I said, hold on. Because if it's a pause and then don't nothing come after that, then he all right. But if it's like a cry, pause, wait for the breath. Okay, all right. What happened? Okay, anyway. I'm sorry. What was I doing? You threw me all the way off. Man, that threw me off, baby. Yeah, so anyway, we could talk notary now because now my mind is kind of off what we were talking about. I kind of got distracted. I will tell you, I have a new, well, y'all gonna see it this weekend. I'm uploading content into the marketing course. The marketing course is getting content added. The business credit 102 is getting content added, and notary signing agent part 2 is getting content added. The notary signing part 2 is going to get a deed guide. You know how when you go to a closing and people ask you, what is up? Because the deed is like 20 pages. People always ask me about this. The deed is like 20 pages, right? And people always say, what's the deed? What's all this mumbo jumbo? I'm going to walk you through what that means. And so we're going to talk about that in the guide in there. I'm going to make a whole little piece for that. People keep asking me to do more general notary work. So I don't know if I'll have that done this weekend. I'm going to try my best to have that done, but those are the notes that I have to get added to the I feel like I'm out of breath. To get added to the course. Okay. All right, I think I'm good. I just had to. All right, let's see what the questions were. So, let me go back to the top. Let's see. I need one of those. I'm gonna have them for sale. Don't worry. I signed up for the NNA Summit. So the NNA Summit is coming up. I'll be speaking with Samantha. We'll be teaching on there. I can't remember the date. I think it's the 4th, November 4th. Put the list in notary signing course so all the women can read them, and me too. Wait, what list, Gio? I missed it. What did I say about a list? New to the channel, if I purchase the class today, we'll have access to it on Monday. You have access to it indefinitely. So whenever you buy any of our courses, it never expires. You have access to it indefinitely. Use promo code BIG for 50% off. It expires on Monday. Okay. I'm gonna say this to y'all. Some of y'all are new to the channel, so it's like you just hopping in and you just catching up. But if you've been following me for a while, she know her name, my Wisconsin problem child. It's a few y'all, Amari, things like that. Y'all need to be getting on track and elevating, right? So if you've been with me for a while, you should be successful already as a notary. I'm going to push you. A lot of you guys that have been with me for a while are in Empire Builders. You should be applying those concepts because I feel like it's no reason for me to be increasing and growing and you're, under me, I'm coaching you, you're following me, you should be doing the same thing. So I should be hearing the things that you're working on, like your projects, things like that. Like notary to notary is great. Building a notary business is great, but what's next? I think one of you guys said you guys were doing a signing service. Like keep me posted, keep me in the loop. If you need help, let me know. So that way you're growing too. And it's not just, I just don't want you to get stagnant. I want you to continue to grow, to continue to push, because that can happen, especially if you get, let's say if you live like, paycheck to paycheck and you finally get financial freedom and you chilling, you can coast there. And there's nothing wrong with that if that's all you want. But if you have these big goals on your vision board, and I know I hit that spot for me where I coasted because I was comfortable. And it was like, Vanessa, you got all these goals. What you doing? So now I'm going back into the game, right? And so I'm like, let's get it. And now I'm back like, all right, what's the next project? What's the next thing? What else are we building? And so I want to be seeing that too. And we really focus heavily on that more so in Empire Builders because it's like, it's not just notary. We talk about like nonprofits. We talk about business building, business credit, things like that, whatever it is. And then I tell you guys what I'm learning, things like that. So somebody said it's Empire Builders on Facebook. It's a website. And there is a Facebook group. So first thing you would do is join the website, which I just put it, empirebuilders.thinkific.com in the comments. And then in the course, it'll give you the Facebook group. Okay. Empire Builders. And then when you request the Facebook group, just like when you do for notary to notary, make sure you use the same email because that's what I'm matching it up to. Okay, so this is empirebuilders.thinkific.com. And then on Monday, you can actually go to vanessaterry.com and see it. And on Monday, guess what else starts on Monday, y'all? I'm telling you, it's a lot of projects, but see, and that's the thing too. Like, one thing that I learned from going to Eric Thomas conference is you can't do it by yourself. You have to have a team. And so the team that's around me is growing every day. Like, it's crazy. It's growing every day. Like, I have people now that just reach out and they'll see me do something. You need help? You need anything? Like, can I help you? Like, I got the plug. I got somebody for you. They can do this. They can do that. And I'm like, okay. And it's just like, but right now I feel like it's a lot of momentum and I got to hit it while the iron's hot. But come Monday, we're actually starting personal credit repair too. And so you guys know we were doing business credit with Notary to Notary and Empire Builders. We talk about business credit. I'm not opening back up the business credit building right now, only because it was a lot to do the first time. I had people come through it. We knocked it out. It was cool. But I want to find a system that allows me to do it a lot smoother than me having to manually do it myself. And so I'm not going to open up the business credit portion right now because I'm all about automation. How can I do it in a way that I can replicate it? Because it's a system, but I don't want to have to manually do it all myself. So I want to be a system that is replicatable. So I had to work on the business credit part as far as me doing it for you. But the personal credit portion will be open on Monday. So if you need help building your personal credit, I got you. And so it's just really cool. It's a lot happening, but y'all wait on it. It's going to be a whole situation. It's going to be a whole situation. Okay. So let me see. It's the business credit course fees. All the course fees were sent off if you use the code BIG this weekend. Will this live be recorded? I'm in grandma mode and have to watch later. Yes, I always save them so you can watch them later. Did it take lots of money to start your own ROM platform? What's lots of money? It depends. Message me. Is there an investment? Absolutely. Okay. Will there be a course on how to start a signing service? There is one already at notarytonotary.com. It's called the Signing Service Masterclass. Would you have the signing business? Who would have the signing business? Who would have known the signing business so much work? That's where you left off. Oh, thank you, darling. The list of those books on your phone. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm going to post them. I'm going to post them on Instagram. That's what I'll do. Yeah, I'll post on Instagram. Please make a video on how to build a successful team. Oh, that is a good video concept. How to build a successful team. I like that. Put that in my notes. I always make notes for how I'm going to do. Okay, how to build a successful team. Okay. Am I in Texas? No, I'm in Florida, but I have a surprise for you guys in Texas. Not in Florida, I'm in Virginia. I have a surprise for people in Florida and in Texas. You probably will find out in about 3 to 4 weeks at the latest. 3 to 4 weeks, Florida and Texas, we have a surprise. It's going to be super awesome. I'm excited. But you got to wait. I'm telling you, I'm always working on something. Listen, I'm always working on something. There are several Empire Builder Facebook groups. It's not called Empire Builders. So when you join the empirebuilders.thinkific.com, the Facebook group will be in the first module. There's a link to it. When you click the link, then you can join. You cannot join until you enroll into the Empire Builders program at empirebuilders.thinkific.com. You said a whole 3 to 4 weeks. Yes. You have to wait. Good things take time sometimes. Good things take time sometimes. It's gonna be good. I will tell you that I've been working, y'all. What's the best platform for Ron? It's no best. It just depends on what you're looking for. There's a lot of platforms you can use. Depends on what you're looking for. Are you going to be in Florida in 3 weeks? I'll be there too. I'm not gonna be in Florida in 3 weeks. What's 3 weeks? No, I won't be in Florida in 3 weeks. I don't know. You never know. I'm not sure. I really want to go to New York because Will Smith is having a book signing up there. I think it's in like 2 weeks. And so I really want to go to his book signings. I've always wanted to meet him. So that's on my list of things that I really want to do, but I'm not sure if I can pull that off. I'm in Louisiana. I can drive to Texas. Yay! I wish I had a team, but I don't know anyone. You got to network, mamas. You got to get out and network. You got to get out there. You got to get out there. You got to, I don't have a team either. If I just sit in my house, if I just sit in my house or just sit around people that I knew, I wouldn't have a team. You got to go out and meet people. Like, you have to network. You have to talk to people. And that's how you build your team. Your team is built that way. Where's the book signing? He has a lot. He's going on tour. But the one that I want to go to is the one in New York. So I can see my dad at the same time. Gonna see my dad, then go to New York. So that was what I was thinking. But, you know, he just wrote a new book. It just came out. I'm really excited, guys. This is a whole situation. So where are we going to start? Make sure you guys get listed with your business. Y'all need to get listed because this app is about to hit. It's 2 apps. That's so cool. Notary Directory USA. Make sure you list your business. Doc Verify isn't in my state. I have to use an option. Yeah, your state should tell you the approved vendors you can use. But yeah, so list your notary business on Notary Directory USA so you can get found by title companies and people in your community. Make sure you go use promo code BIG to save on the notary signing agent training. There's actually quite a few trainings you can sign up for. Let me show you guys. So people keep asking me, saying they can't find these things. I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like. Exactly what it looks like. Hold on, y'all. I think I'm logged in. I need to log out. I am logged in. I'm glad I didn't do that. Let me see. How do I log out? Log out. Here we go. All right. Let me screen share so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I have a military family team, Florida, Louisiana, Georgia, and Texas military. We are so excited. I love it. Teamwork makes the dream work. All right. So all you have to do when you guys go to, and I'm going to explain to you. I'm going to explain this. Hold on. Let me break this down. Okay. All right. So this is the Notary to Notary page. When you first come here, actually it's the course page. Okay. These are the basic courses that are available. Business Credit 102. Make sure you do 101 first and then do 102. How to rank #1 on Google. Okay. This is going to help you with your website and your Google business page and just things that you need to do. You know, I'm always about that. Signing Service Masterclass. That's the one I was talking about. If you want to build a signing service, this course will teach you how to do that. All of these courses you have access to indefinitely, and I add to them pretty consistently. The Ultimate Title and Signing Company List. Oh, I did the video for it. It's still being edited. Y'all DM Mr. Will Royer because it's not done yet. Hopefully, I'll have it next day or two. But this list is a list of over 50, in all 50 states, over 2,000 companies that you can market to. You do not have to only market to companies in your state. That's a common misconception. No, I don't even think I have a title company in my state for my signers. I think all of them are out of my state. Okay, so you do not have to get ones in your state. So this list right here, if you trying to tell me you shoot your shot 2,000 times and don't nothing stick, it's probably the shots you shooting. But if you shoot your shot 2,000 times, you are bound to get some work, right? All right, then the all-inclusive notary bundle, that's going to give you the notary signing agent, the e-notary, the tax and financial management, and the marketing, I believe. No, notary signing agent, part 1, part 2, Ron, and tax financial management. Okay, now I see what she was saying. It doesn't have the marketing one on here, which is weird because it should be. So I will make sure that is back live where you can see it. I'm not sure why it's not showing you the marketing training to show you how to market your business, but I will look at that in a second and figure out what's going on with that. Also, let's go here really quick so you guys see this next piece. Hold on. Let's see. All right, so when you go to the base page, this has to be a little edited, but this is this mailing list sign up. Okay, so the courses are here. The one-on-one coaching is here. So if you want to get in on the one-on-one coaching, it includes weekly check-ins, right? A list of 100 signing and title companies, an unlimited 30-minute video or audio training. So we say audio because some people don't want to do Zooms. They want to just do a phone call. You could do either way, and you can schedule as much as you want during your month. And then you get a phone number that you can call or text me if you have any questions during that month. It's only $99 a month for one-on-one coaching, okay? And so most people only do it for about 2 to 3 months and they're good. Like they are successful. Like, okay, I got this. And I just posted a picture of another review of one of my coaching students that just actually fell in love with Angel. And so that's on Instagram. I don't know if it's on Facebook, but I know I put it on Instagram. And so you just sign up here. It's $99 a month. You can cancel anytime. So you can, whenever you feel like, okay, I'm good, I think I got it, just cancel. The other thing is the logo. So you guys can get a logo from us if you need a logo for your business. Doesn't matter what business it is, but we actually submit for other businesses, so it's fine if you do that. It's just a logo creation. It's $100, and we get it within 7 to 10 business days. You get 3 sample logos and then up to 3 edits after that. So just give us the business name, the colors. Once you pay for it, you'll get taken right to a questionnaire that's going to ask you basic things about the logo. This is the one. Oh, this is Miss Knight. We just did a interview. Man, I can't think of her first name. This one comes to me. We just did her interview on YouTube, and she's killing it. She's killing it right now. But that was her logo. She got her logo through us. Smith Supreme. You know, it's just good marketing to have a nice logo that to go along with your notary business. Okay, so the logos are only $100, 7 to 10 business days turnaround. And then you have the events. So I don't know if all the events have been added already here, but we're gonna find out. Oh, they are. Okay, so this one's come off. Okay, so Loan Doc Masterclass is coming up October 30th, okay, at 10 a.m. from 10 to 12. If you need to understand how to build a successful you need to understand how to go through loan documents, how to present them, what do they mean, all that good stuff. We go into detail, bring your questions too, because I do answer questions during that. And you get the replay for 60 days, okay? Go to Title is one of my favorites that's coming up. You're actually going to be able to talk to and learn from actual escrow officers. They're going to tell you what they're looking for when you're marketing to them, what kind of signing agent they want, what kind they don't want, what not to do, what works. A lot of you guys are really nervous about going direct. And so you're going to hear right from their, is anyone else's head bobbing to the beat? Is there music playing? There's no music playing. Is it? If it is, I can't hear it. There is you threw me off. I shouldn't have looked at the comments. Now you done threw me off my mood where I was going. Okay, so go direct to Title. Make sure you register for that if you want to. Oh, and that one has the contest. So anyone who's registered gets entered for the Extreme Marketing Kit. And the Extreme Marketing Kit includes an hour consultation with me where we actually build your branding and your marketing strategy, how to do it, what you should do, all that good stuff. And you'll get like a marketing guide. And then you get $150 Office Depot. No, it's Office Depot. I think it's Office Depot card to get like, custom pens, business cards, things like that. Oh, it's music playing from the website. What website? I don't see it. I don't see it. What website is playing? Is it from Notary to Notary site? Is music playing on there? I mean, from here? I don't know. I don't know what site it's playing from. I don't know. It's the logo website. Okay. I closed that one. I don't know. I don't know. I don't see it. I see Fiverr. I love Fiverr. Fiverr's my babe. Okay. All right, so you get to be entered for the Extreme Marketing Kit. That is super awesome, and we'll pick a live person on the session that's going to win that. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. And then my favorite is Launch Ron, because y'all know I'm all about the Ron babies. Plus, I got my e-notary platform coming out, so it's a whole situation. Listen, but we have industry leaders that's gonna be presenting, including a representative from the NNA. It's gonna be presenting. It's a whole situation happening with this Launch Ron. And it's really good because I'm telling y'all, Ron is going to be taking over and y'all don't listen to me. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's going to be super awesome. But yeah, so these are where you can go to the events, register for those. And I think that was all that I wanted to show you guys. Oh, this was playing. Okay. I get it. All right, y'all. Any more questions? Let's see the music from the logo. One of your videos had music playing. It was okay. Thanks for the big coupon. I bought a lot today, this morning, as a matter of fact. Well, good. I'm glad you were able to get in and get yourself a good old deal. Now it's time to use that training, use that information to grow and scale your business, okay? Any questions for me, guys? I do have to get ready to go because I have to go to my sister's event. I have to get ready to go over there and do that thing. But remember, guys, today, if you remember anything else, up your ask, okay? Make sure that you up your ask, okay? And that means that, hold on, I'm gonna get it. You demand more from life, okay? So y'all do that. Y'all start putting hashtag up your ask with a K. Don't be funny, because you're gonna mess it up. Okay, but it's gonna be a whole trend, y'all. I'm telling, I can't say too much because they always like, you talk too much. You gotta wait till stuff gets put out, and you just want to just go run your mouth. So I'm gonna be quiet. I really want most to wear this shirt yet, but I liked it and I couldn't find it else to wear, so I want to wear this, and it was motivational. Like, it had me in my feelings. No, so 101 and 102 is separate, so they're both up there. You can get both of them. What stopped? The music stopped. How can we get the NNA certified agent logo for your website? Email admin@notarytonotary.com. Big 50 for all programs. Yes, ma'am. No, just big. Just put big. Don't put nothing else. Just put promo code big. Okay. I'm gonna get me tooed if I wear that shirt. That's not funny. You're trying to get me canceled. Stop. Don't do that. No, it's not. Well, I guess. I don't know. Shut up. That's not even funny. You trying to get me messed up out here. I ain't trying to be involved with you. But I think this is hilarious. It's funny now, but if you didn't hear the story, then it don't make sense. But if you knew the story, then you would like, oh, that's super cute. Is there a class that covers how to pass the National Notary Test? Yes, Notary Signing Agent goes over. It's a whole module that will train you how to pass the test. Yes, so make sure y'all go out today and you up your ask. Okay, demand more from life. Stop just taking anything and stop settling. Okay, that's what I'm going to do today. Hence all of my projects. Y'all pray for me. I want to tell y'all something before I go. I woke up this morning. So I normally wake up in the morning like 3 o'clock. And then I'll either get up and work for like 30 minutes. How many of y'all got emails from me at 3 o'clock in the morning? Or y'all see me responding to comments at 3 o'clock in the morning? That's me. Okay, so I usually wake up between like 2, 3, or whatever, and I'll work for like an hour. Just depends on how I feel. And so I went back to sleep, and then I normally wake up again at 6:30, between 6 and 6:30. And so I woke up at 6:30. Y'all ever had your phone die and you try to turn it back on and it cut the apple come on and it cut back off? That's what happened to me. I woke up this morning and I could not get out of bed. It was like my body said, you thought it was like, and I was so exhausted. And then I went back to sleep. I could not get up. And I had a dream real quick, just being transparent. I was being chased by a squirrel. I don't know what that was about. I punched the squirrel twice in the face and he continued to chase me. And then I woke up at 9:30. I have not woken up at 9:30 ever. Probably for like the past, 2 years. I only wake up at 9:30 when I'm on vacation. Okay. I was like, man, I must have really been tired. Like, my body was like, we not doing this. What we not gonna do is this. Okay. It was a whole situation. Okay. It was a whole situation. Let's see. Me, and I email you back another 50 questions at 3. Is that you? It's funny because I'll be up at like 3 o'clock and I'll be emailing people. And it'd be funny when people respond at 3 o'clock. You up too? Like, okay. And then I can't fake them like to sleep because they already know I just emailed them. You are a business/home mom squad working at 3 a.m. Only business mothers go down. Listen, is the website down? Don't say stuff like that. Now you scaring me. If it is, now I need to call GoDaddy because nope, website's up. Not punch the squirrel twice in the face. Yeah, I did. I don't play these games. Like, why is you bothering me, sir? And you know what's crazy? He was trying to take my glasses. I had some shades. I don't even know what happened in my dreams, I swear. I was at a party kind of thing, and we were hanging out until I wanted to go home, and I started walking, but I was like kind of like in a forest. I don't even know why the party was in the forest. It was weird, but I was walking. I was going to go home. I don't even know how I was going to get home. When you think about it, but I was just walking, and then this squirrel started chasing me, so I started running, and he kept trying to grab my shades. And if you think about it in retrospect, if a squirrel chases you in real life for your shades, you should just give it to him, right? But in my mind, I was like, nah, and I'm punching this. I punched the squirrel twice. I ain't lying. He kept coming though. I don't understand. So much so that when I got up, I started looking. And yeah, I was like, squirrel. Okay. I went online and I was like, what does squirrel mean in your dreams, right? And so this is what I found online. First of all, don't ask Google nothing about your dreams because you will get different answers from everybody, right? And so I just shot my shot. And then I have to tell y'all what Google told me that my dream meant last night. A mixture of things. And I just took little screenshots. One was like, okay, to note that preparedness in your waking life. This can point to many things. Are you ready for what is this? Hold on. That's not the right one. Here it goes. The foremost dream message you can expect from this little guy is it's time to get ready for some upcoming difficulties, whether that has to do with abundance or getting prepared for an all-important exam. The main idea behind the appearance of a squirrel chasing you is readiness and preparedness. So I need to get ready, right? Then it said, dreaming of a squirrel means that you need a break. So now I'm confused. Because first you said I need to get ready because there's some stuff happening. The next website said you need a break. You've been working really hard and you need to go on vacation. Life is not about all the things you buy, but you have to enjoy life. It's time for vacation. Plan a small trip. So now I don't know what to believe because if you ask Google, I need to work harder and then I need a break. So I said, you know what? I don't think Google knows what the squirrel meant. I think the squirrel's one of my glasses. That's what I think. And I wasn't giving it up. So that's what happened to me at probably between like 6 and 7 a.m. and 9. I woke up at 9:30. I was being chased by a squirrel. Okay. That's what happened. Okay. Gio, what is wrong with you? Oh, maybe that was my glasses. Like I like your analysis. Glasses means vision and focus, and the squirrel was trying to get me off my game. Bing, 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 bing. And I had to like knock him out a couple times, like baby boy. Okay, maybe that's what it was. Y'all so silly. Hold on, that punched the squirrel in the face twice. It is like you try to figure out your dreams and it don't make sense, right? He tried to take your glasses means he trying to make you lose focus, right? Man, bump that squirrel. That squirrel was on me too. Like I would punch him and he'll like, ooh. And then he come back and I'm like, what is this? What is this? You said good job by punching him means you're focusing and going anywhere. Okay, get ready to work harder on planning a vacation, trip and self-care. Perhaps someone wants your vision. Get ready, a big break is coming. Rest in it. Okay, yeah, because I didn't know. I said, you go to Google. Google then told me I got to get ready because I got projects. I said, okay, when I first read that, I said, that makes sense. I got the app. I got the school. Okay, it means I need to get ready. And I let me just verify. We know because you want to verify your sources. Shut up. You want to verify your sources. So I said, let me go to the website. And it's like, oh, no, you need a vacation. You working too hard. And now I'm confused. Right? And then I went to the other website. They all had different answers of what a squirrel chasing you means. I was like, you know what? Maybe no one knows. Maybe that's it. You know? It just, I don't know. Maybe no one knows. But that's what happened to me. I actually have really crazy dreams, y'all. I don't know if y'all have. So it's a thing that I do in my dreams, and I'm going to log off after this. I promise. So how many of y'all know that you can't hurt yourself in your dream? Do y'all know that? You can't physically feel pain in your dream? That's a thing. Right? Anybody know that? Okay. So sometimes in my dream, I don't know if you people try to master your dream. So sometimes when I'm dreaming, it's like I realize I'm dreaming. Like if something happened, it just don't make no sense. Right. And I'm like, this gotta be a dream. And so I start pinching myself and like, like, all right, let's see if it hurt. And if it don't hurt, I'm like, oh, it's a dream. Don't let me find out that I'm dreaming. People always say if you find out you're dreaming, you wake up. That's not true. You haven't mastered. I have found out I was doing my dream and went crazy, like flew and everything. I was like, I can't die. It's a dream. I don't know how how deep y'all can get. And for real, this is a real thing. People talk about, what's it called, like lucid dreaming or something like that. Anyway, it's when you're dreaming, but you know you're dreaming. And if you can get to that, when you get to a place where you know that you're dreaming, like, it's a whole situation. And then, like, it's so much deeper than that. Like, you can do a whole lot in your dream. Your subconscious, like, when you get to the, never mind. Y'all not ready. Y'all gonna be like, woohoo. I'm gonna leave y'all alone. I'm gonna let y'all slide. But anyway, it's situation. Wait, I never knew that. You didn't know you couldn't feel pain in your dream? After you build, you could take a break. I felt real emotion in my dream. Yeah, you could feel. You could be. I cried in my dream, like in real life, and then woke up crying. You could feel emotion, but you just can't feel pain. Like you can't really feel pain in your dream, and so that's how I'm able to tell if I'm dreaming. Try it when you go to sleep tonight. If you realize that you're sleeping, why you. Well, just gotta realize that you're in a dream. I don't know. I just know I figured it out. I figured out a lot of stuff in my dream, actually. I ain't tell y'all all that right now because y'all gonna be like, it's a whole situation. Once I find out I'm dreaming, it's a whole situation. You know, one thing I can't figure out how to do, it's gonna sound crazy and I'm gonna log off. Okay. I can't figure out how to fly straight in my dream. I'm not even kidding. It's like whenever I start flying in my dream, I can never like master my flight. I'm always like, falling. It's like I can't get it together, and it's frustrating. And every time that I'm in my dream and I'm trying to fly and I can't fly, I can't crack that code. I don't know how many of y'all know how to fly straight in your dream. I can't figure it out. It's mind-boggling to me. I can't figure that out. Oh my gosh, this is the worst when you think you're using bad. You gotta catch yourself. We gotta go. Y'all doing too much. You're on a different spiritual level. Oh, that's cool. I need to get there. I'm glad I can't feel pain. Astral projection. Our dreams is one way our subconscious mind communicates with us. It gives insights what's happening in your way. It's true. So I'm not gonna tell this experience because it's kind of crazy. But one time I was sleeping in my dream, and in my dream, something happened in my dream. Basically, someone was telling me you need to wake up in my dream. Like no one came in my house. It was like in my dream, someone told me you need to wake up. And then when I woke up, it was like I needed to get up for something that was going on. And so that's how I knew once that happened to me, you're never, like people think when you sleep, your brain's off and your mind's off. It's not. Like your mind is always on. It's called your subconscious mind. Like you're always hearing, you're always listening. People who want to learn languages and stuff like that, they'll play it while they're sleeping. You're never off. It's just that you're like in a rest mode. And so like when that situation was happening outside of me, like in my reality, in my dream, I had somebody tell me that I need to get up, like you need to wake up. And then when I woke up, it was like, oh, let me deal with this, right? And so that's how I knew, like, you're never really sleeping. Like, you're never off. Your brain, like, you're still taking in like information. You're still processing, even though you're resting. That's all that you're having is you're just resting, but your brain is still taking in information. So that's what one thing is. If you want to learn a language, play it while you're sleeping. People do that. People play affirmations while they sleep. They play language while they sleep. They play information while they're asleep because they understand that your brain is never off. And if you play that stuff, it's still getting processed by your brain. It actually processed more powerfully because there's less information getting in. It's just that. When you're up and you're trying to process, you have things going on, senses, what you're smelling, people talking to you, and then processing what you're trying to process. So when you're sleeping, I don't know how we got here. When you're sleeping, it's less going on and it can take in the information with less distractions. And so anyway, I don't know how we got to this point. We was talking about notary. We ended up going to punching squirrels, and now we're talking about our subconscious mind. It's notary for y'all, guys. It's notary for y'all. I'm about to see to be on Empire Builders because this is a whole situation. Many times I know that I was dreaming. Sometimes I put stuff about it because I don't want to experience what I'm dreaming about. Exactly. I don't even know how we got here. It's because you were thinking about not being able to fly straight. Oh. Maybe I'm thinking too hard about flying. I'm gonna have to try it. Maybe do I not think? Maybe like not think about flying and just fly. That's an interesting concept. I like that. And I'm going to take that with me when I go to sleep tonight and see if I can fly straight. I'm going to let you know tomorrow. If I do fly straight in my dreams, baby, I'm going to let you know tomorrow. It's going to be a whole situation. Okay, I'm going to come back and say, ma'am or sir, okay, I flew straight today. Yes, I did. It was a whole situation. Yes, I did. Okay. Um, listen, be in the moment. I am. Thank you. Now somebody tell me what happened with this squirrel. That's what I need to understand. What happened with this squirrel? This is why we need to be best friends, because we could really run it on a lot of topics. Listen, I love it. All right, y'all, let me go for she fussed me off. I'm gonna be late to her event. Let me get out of here. I will see y'all later. Don't forget to up your ask. Okay, demand more from life and you will get it. And I will see you guys luego. Until next time, happy signing. I am Dreamwork by Carl Jones. I gotta write it down. Hold on. I love books, y'all. I'm not even playing. Books are my jam. Wait, where'd it go? Carl Jones. Dreamwork. Gotcha. All right, y'all. I'm going to see you later. Toodle-dee-doos. Happy signing. I can't see your previous comment. It doesn't show me all your comments, babies. I'm sorry. Oh, no, I saw that one. I saw that. I saw your previous comment. I saw that one. All right, y'all. I'm going to see y'all later. Let me get ready for this gala. Just built a new bookshelf. Let's get it. Team book readers. Let's get it. Okay. Audio booking.